Hello there, Grey Pathers. I'm about to interview the Irish singing sensation, Celtic Woman. Welcome to Melbourne, Chloe and Lynn. We hope you enjoy your tour, and I hope you get a chance to pat a kangaroo, ride an emu, or whatever people think is so important in Australia today for visitors to do.
Yeah, we'd like that. We'd like that.
I've got to say we were very impressed with your music DVD and songs from the heart. Our reviewer gave it our best report, and we strongly supported that DVD of yours. And as a result, I'm absolutely delighted to have the opportunity today to talk with you and to interview you on behalf of our many, many thousands of seniors throughout Australia. To begin with, I might just read a little bit from your bios, girls, if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely, work away. But they're all lies now.
Chloe, at age 9, you were awarded the Grand Prix at the first International Children's Song Competition.
Yes, yeah, I was actually 8, I think. I had just turned 9 when I came home, when it was publicised. So I was 8 when I went out and sang. It was an incredible thing. I think I only appreciate it now, you know, when I look back and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. But yeah, pretty impressive for an 8-year-old.
You also had 2 of your own CDs out before you were 14.
Yeah, I know.
You're a special guest by the renowned Italian tenor Alessandro Ranelli on his debut album, which I'm sure would have been wonderful.
Yes, yeah.
Great fun.
Oh, it was amazing. They were an incredible bunch of people to work with. I recorded the song there about 1.5 years ago, and we actually just did the video for it before Christmas, which I believe is up on YouTube at the moment. So it was an amazing time. They were just the best bunch of people, and I look forward to working with them again in the future. Hopefully there's plenty more in store. He's a very talented man. So
you're on Dancing with the Stars, and you entertained President Obama and his family at the White House.
Yes, that was amazing. That was just before Christmas.
Lynn, in your case, you, I think, completed a music degree originally. You specialised very much in various voices and voice techniques. You joined the group, the Irish group Nuna, and sang for them. You're the lead singer in Riverdance and toured extensively with them. You also sang at the opening ceremony at the 2003 Paralympics.
Yeah,
85,000 people.
That was pretty amazing, I have to say. And it was very close to my heart because I have a family member with special needs, so that was something that was, you know, I'll always remember that, you know. So that was an unbelievable experience. And I got to meet some famous people as well. So that was cool.
Okay. How did the Celtic Woman phenomenon get started?
Well, basically back in 2004, David Downs, who was our musical composer and director, with himself and a whole creative team, they came up with the concept for this all-Irish female show. But it was originally supposed to be a one-night show. That was it. David knew all of us before we became involved with Celtic Woman, and he asked us to come along and sing a few songs and invite our family and friends along. And it was a great night. You know, we all knew something very special had happened, but we had no idea what was in store for us. So there was never a big plan for Celtic Woman. It was only supposed to be one show, and then a few months later we got the call to ask us if we would take the next few years out of our life, and here we are today. It has been this overnight sensation, and it's been amazing for us to watch it grow from strength to strength into this amazing thing that we're all so honoured to be involved in.
When Mairead danced around the stage on that first DVD with the dress swirling, fiddle playing, and you're all moving forward with buoyancy and happiness and joy as young people, it was a magic moment. How did all that come about?
I suppose that sort of evolved, you know, and Mairead kind of brought that herself. That was her own kind of contribution to the whole energy of the show. She tends to move with the music. It's just something she likes to do, and it's part of her act, really. That's what she does, and she says that when she hears that music, you know, she just has to move, you know. So yeah, that's just something she kind of does naturally, and yeah, we just like to kind of relax and go with the music on the stage. We have some some light choreography as well, some things that we do in unison, but mostly we kind of, you know, do our own thing as well. So, but yeah, I think that adds to the show as well. There's only so much we can do in the big dresses, though, you know. But yeah, we like to just move a little bit and just try and interact with the audience a little bit as well.
Do you have a favourite song?
Well, I like the song Good Night My Angel. That's one of my favourite ones in the show. I just think it's a lovely lullaby, and also, let's see, obviously You Raise Me Up is a great crowd favourite.
Chloe?
Yeah, I would agree with Lynn. I mean, Níl Sin Law is a new song that has just been added. It's from our Songs from the Heart CD and DVD, and it's now part of our live show. And it's in the Irish language. It's part Irish, part English, and it means seize the day. So it's all about kind of, you know, partying until the sun comes up and having a bit of fun, and that's exactly what we do on stage. We kind of just have a bit of fun, and it's a great way to set up the atmosphere for the show, because it's a bit of fun, you know. So I like that song. And Amazing Grace as well is one that we have just recorded, and that obviously it's a well-loved favourite of many people, and getting to see the reaction it gets every night, because everyone knows it and everyone wants to sing along and show their love for it. So that's been really nice to have the chance to put our own stamp on a well-known song.
Are there any highlights from your tour? You've been on the road for 3 years now. Are there any highlights you'd like to mention to people?
Did we do something recently?
Well, I think Dancing with the Stars, like you mentioned, that was a great time for us. And I mean, we've had some amazing shows. Like, you know, we've performed in Radio City Music Hall in New York, and Red Rocks in Colorado, and actually just recently, speaking of Amazing Grace, and we just completed our North American and Canadian tour, and we had a show in Calgary up in Canada, and our bagpiper, who we've just added to our new show, plays the intro to Amazing Grace, and all of us kind of heard this noise, and we were all looking at each other as if to say, what was that? And we suddenly realised it was about 6,000-7,000 people all humming the beginning of Amazing Grace, and that was incredible. It was goosebumps, you know, because it was amazing to know that everyone, you know, knew the song and wanted to sing along to it, and that was really nice that they sang with us, you know. So that's been a highlight for us, definitely.
Yeah.
What about you? Have you any other highlights?
Because I knew we did something recently. What did we do recently?
Power Sport, no?
Power Sport. Yeah, just gosh, we sung for President Clinton also. That was kind of cool. We did it in a little nightclub in New York, and we just did it without the band or anything. We just had the piano player and the drummer, and David Downs, excuse me, not just any piano player, and we just did a few songs there to a very small crowd, and President Clinton just looking at us from the other side of the room. That was a really cool little one we did as well.
Yeah.
And finally, girls, can you say hello to all our grey pathers out there?
Absolutely, yeah.
Hello
Grey Pathers. Do come and see our show and bring your office cat.
Well, that's it, folks. It was great fun being with these two young women today. All their details for their concerts in Australia I'll include online after this, and I'll be talking with Ovation Media and EMI Music about running a special competition with it when we run this. So look forward to you all joining us for the competitions later in the year and seeing the girls' shows. Bye for now.